I know you are smart and you think you know more than me, and you probably know more than me than a lot of things. But here's one thing I do know. Pricing your home too high is going to cost you. Here in San Francisco, pricing below what you want is going to get you better results. And if you're not in San Francisco, you could learn from what works here in this city. Let me show you why this is not only true, but it is happening all around us. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Clay Gjevre. I'm a top realtor here in San Francisco, and I'm going to talk about a typical San Francisco gem. Cute little single family home in Noe Valley. 3 bedrooms on 1 floor, 2 bathrooms, a garage, a yard. In this market, that is catnip for buyers. Now, we didn't list this one. I was representing the buyer and we made an offer on it. But here's the kicker, $723 over asking. It shocked me even. I've seen some crazy deals. This wasn't a big luxury home in Pacific Heights. It was just positioned right. That's the power of pricing. When you do it right, magic happens. And if you do it wrong, it can kind of cost you. Now here's the thing most people don't realize. Pricing is psychological. It's not just about math. In this market, pricing slightly below market value can stir up excitement, create urgency, and attract more eyeballs. That's especially true for properties that check a lot of boxes, like that one in Noe Valley. But this strategy isn't universal. It doesn't work the same for a $5 million luxury penthouse. For high-end or ultra-unique properties, we may price differently based on how many serious buyers exist for that niche. So when someone asks, should we price low? My answer is, it does depend on who the buyer is and who we want to attract. We're not just selling homes. We're selling possibilities. And buyers, they don't chase after what feels overpriced. They chase what feels like an opportunity. Okay, let me take you inside to how we come up with listing prices. First, we'll look at comps or comparable properties that have sold. We dig into hyper-local sales, sometimes within a 2-block radius, or with condominiums, the same building. Second, I always look at the layout and the design. So what I said about that home in Noe Valley where you've got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on 1 floor, I mean, that is perfect. That is a huge bonus. That means a lot of people are going to be attracted to that. Why? It's just convenient. I mean, you've got one for the parents, one for the kids. If there's a family, if there's not, maybe they'll probably want a family. If there's not, they have one for their guests. It just works great. And then inventory. If you're the only well-staged home on the market in that category, you've got a lot of leverage. And lastly, buyer psychology. Are we targeting young families, investors, new couples, downsizers? Each group, they've got different triggers that influences them and determines how far they'll stretch. Multiple offers and bidding wars are back. Why? 2 words, limited inventory. We've got way more buyers than sellers, and a lot of those buyers are coming with cash. That's right, no contingencies, fast close, over asking offers. If your property is in a prime neighborhood, priced to attract attention and presented well, you're likely to spark a bidding war. And when all those stars align, what happens is asking price becomes irrelevant. Okay, so let's break this pricing down a little bit more. Single family homes in neighborhoods like Noe, Bernal, Inner Sunset, these are hot neighborhoods. These can be underpriced and they'll fuel a buying frenzy. Condos or TICs, they're kind of a subcategory. You've got a different playbook. You've got to look at the HOA fees, the strength of the reserves, buyer expectations, and then what kind of building is it? Is it a 3-unit condo and you've got a door right onto the street and outdoor space and parking? What neighborhood is it in? All of these things, we'll call them 4D chess. Where have I heard that before? Luxury properties. I'd say that's sometimes they say 3, I'd say like 4 or 5 million plus. You're appealing to a smaller, more analytical buyer. They're not rushing into bidding wars. And often they want to feel like they're getting a true value, especially when you get into that ultra luxury category. That's why pricing strategy has to match that property type, the location, and the psychology of the buyer. Now, here's where sellers go wrong, or we could call this the seller psychology. They price based on what they want, not what the market supports. Or worse, they see the neighbor's final sale price and try to start there. The problem, if you overprice, you get fewer eyes on the listing. And the longer it sits, the more people think there's something wrong with it. So pricing isn't, an exact science. There's a strategy, and it's one of the most powerful tools that we have in real estate. If you're a homeowner in San Francisco thinking about selling, or just want to know what your place could command in today's market, shoot me a message. The right pricing could change everything, and yes, even shock you. Thank you so much for being here. If this helped you out, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. It really helps other people find me on here. My name is Clay Gjevre, and if you need a real estate agent here in San Francisco, reach out. And if you need a real estate agent somewhere else, I have a huge network. Reach out. Until next time.